Kept you waiting, huh? Thanks for tuning in, everybody, whenever you do. I appreciate you. Shout out to my 5 patrons, that being Becca, Daniel, Jacob, and Wes. Merch store in the description if you're interested. I'm actually wearing one of the OG, as I call it. It's the first shirt I made on there. Yeah, and also somebody tried to do a dual monetization, I'll say, on my video yesterday, or my stream from yesterday, because they tried to claim that they made the music at the title screen, and I'm like, no, that was, last time I checked, that was Harry Gregson Williams. Thanks, baby. But yeah, so no, so I just had to mute the like grand total of something like 10 seconds that that was being played. Thanks again, baby. All right. So I didn't try to get the end again.
Good. You've infiltrated the warehouse.
I'm gonna try that later tomorrow.
Pass through it and you'll come out south of the lab where Sokolov is being held. The exit should be on the north side of the top floor. Climb up the stairs and pass through the warehouse to the north.
Got an email from the office, say you. What does it say? I'm gonna contact, okay. Something. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, I just saw it. Lovely.
I see you've caught yourself a big-eyed trevally. The big-eyed trevally is a type
yours
of
and mine are both
The
secured.
adult fish lives around coral reefs, but the young can be found in freshwater areas such as estuaries and rivers.
Good to know. So, how do they taste?
The guidebook doesn't say.
Thank you, baby.
Huh. Well, if they're a kind of mackerel, they should be okay to eat, right?
You'd think so, but...
But what?
Well, I've heard stories about people getting ciguatera poisoning after eating the adult fish.
Ciguatera poisoning?
Uh-huh. Fishes that live near coral reefs are sometimes contaminated with a poison known as ciguatera toxin. It apparently gives you food poisoning when you eat it.
So I can't eat those big-eyed trevally?
I don't know whether those trevally are contaminated with ciguatera or not, but use caution just in case.
Ah, damn it.
I see you caught an otten frog. The otten frog is a large, corpulent species of frog. They're known as a delicacy, so it might be worth catching them for food. The otten frog was originally found only on Amami Oshima in Japan. Frogs usually have 4 toes on their front legs, but the otten frog is unique in that it has 5.
I tried one. It was pretty tasty. I can see why it's a delicacy.
I'm glad to hear it. I hear that in Japan, otten frog sashimi and sukiyaki are popular dishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Japan, huh? That place is starting to sound better and better.
Looks like you're wearing the splitter pattern camo. Splitter was used quite a bit in World War II on German aircraft and stuff. The pattern helped mask the plane's attitude and direction in dogfights. Even now, it's still being used as camouflage in some places. It works best when you wear it against a steel or stone background.
Where's he at? Oh, he's down below. See if he gives me food poisoning.
I've had enough. was that?
Thermal goggles. Where you at?
Freeze.
Don't shoot!
I got a trophy. It's actually, I didn't even realize that you could use the D-pad in this to sneak. I need to poison a guard. How do I do that?
Who's that?
Wait, where's he at? Oh.
What's wrong?
He's the one with the radio. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna need a new suppressor for that. Yay! Speak of the devil. Food's full. Yeah, joke's on you. Let's see.
Hey, this works.
Oh, they're spoiled. Crap. I mean, that makes sense. I don't need to destroy this. Let's see. Granny cookie. This is where I'm gonna fight Javier. Probably. Let's Let's see.
Snake, the lab where Sokolov is being held is to the north of that forest. Keep on heading north.
Thanks.
You got some instant noodles, huh?
Instant noodles.
Uh-huh. It was invented in Japan just recently. Add some hot water and it's ready to eat. It's cheap and can be stored for a long time. And besides, it's delicious. It's like a miracle food.
Wow.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
are you going to eat that?
I was planning on it, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Is there some reason I shouldn't?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I was just going to say that if you weren't going to eat it, you should bring it back to me. I've always wanted to try some.
Whatever.
Sure.
There seem to be traps planted throughout that area, and they look a little primitive.
Yeah, but this is their territory. Why would they need this many traps here?
Good question.
Maybe it's part of some kind of tactical research.
Tactical research?
Yeah. As I'm sure you know, the Soviet Union is leading a worldwide revolution among communist forces all over the globe. But a lot of the countries involved don't have the necessary funds and industrial technology, so they need tactics that are both effective and economical.
That's what they're researching?
Yeah, and traps are one of the best ways to do that. I'll bet that place is one of their testing grounds. Clappers, arrows, pendulums, all of these traps are set off by applying force to a rope. Don't touch the ropes and you'll be fine. Use rolling to get over them, or just crawl under them. Either way ought to work. If you do set off a trap and an arrow or a spiked pendulum comes flying your way, you can still dodge it by immediately diving out of the way. Pit traps and snares are camouflaged into the ground to make them harder to detect. But if you look carefully enough, you can see them through the disguise. Try stalking to proceed with extra caution. In any case, if you think there might be traps lying around, keep a close eye on the ground and stay alert.
Copy.
You want to save?
Yeah, just in case.
Snake, have you ever seen Jason and the Argonauts?
I can't say I have.
It's based on Greek mythology. There's this ship called the Argo, and it sets sail in search of the Golden Fleece. Along the way, it encounters many dangers. They run into all kinds of monsters, like bronze giants and the deadly seven-headed Hydra and the vicious bird-like harpies. The most spectacular part of all was the battle scene with an army of skeletons. It was like they were actually standing up and fighting.
Are you serious?
If you don't believe me, go see it for yourself. Then you'll understand the magic of movies. It was totally amazing.
Yeah, all right. If I make it back alive, I'll go see it.
It just came out, so I'm sure it'll still be playing.
Did I get the one for all the frogs? Oh, crap. Can I go back? I've got to get the sniper rifle. I completely forgot about that. Because there's a, shit. I missed it, earlier. That's why I can't get the, that's why I can't kill the end early, because I missed the damn sniper rifle. So I gotta go back and get that. I'm glad I just remembered. keycard. Interesting. All right.
What was that?
Nobody. Oh.
Huh?
Who's that?
There we go. That's taken care of. Ah, got cut. So I need bandage. There we go. Cool. I know. Damn. Ah, did they took my box? Those sons of a bitch. Is it gone? Thank you. Hey, what's up, Barack? You clapping my ass cheeks, alerted the damn guards. Oh, nice. Congrats, Jeff. Not a hard one to get, right? Let's see. What a thrill. Yep, that's exactly how I did it too. Nice, nice. Where'd you get to in regular show? Yeah, I did all the side quests in Spider-Man as they popped up as well, so that made it like super convenient to do. I know, right?
Huh? The enemy is close by. Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Like I told Becca, like this year there's like I have a favorite game on every console. It's crazy. No, I understand. Just curious is all, because you know that show's my jam, so I like to know roughly where you are if possible, that's all. I got all the frogs. Oh, favorite character. Oh man. I'd say Mordo is one of my favorites because I can relate to him a lot. Rigby for his character growth, Skips because he's fucking Mark Hamill. Benson just because he's Benson. I don't know. I like pretty much all of the main cast, and like Thomas. Whew, damn. Nobody. It's nobody.
Nobody here.
Just a giant crocodile. Just a giant crocodile. Don't mind me. Someday I'll feed on a tree frog. What massive his name is. It's my favorite. Here's my. Okay, where's Benson? Probably Pops if I had to guess. Did he have like the curly Q mustache and the little top hat?
Disgusting.
Yep. Jolly good show indeed. Are there any items down here? I'm not spoiling anything for Barack, but like the ending of that show gets me every time. What a thrill. I still can't believe I have white phosphorus grenades. That's crazy to me. Oh, wait a minute. I won't. Trust me, I get it. So back to the oh, the rap battle one. That's funny. I don't know, to me that show only had like a few misses. Most of the episodes to me were bangers. Oh yeah, I got myself another suppressor. SVD. At this time in history, no. But IRL, yes. Whoa. Let's see. What can I unequip? Unequip that. All right, Marlon Brando. Yeah. Since this takes place during the Cold War, white phosphorus was still being used. Because this is before Nam, or during Nam actually, because it's the 60s. Yeah! You never seen Apocalypse Now? Or know what I'm talking about? Oh, I agree. My old roommate and I used to do that a lot. back and forth. I got you, Doug. I remember they were working with it was Scorsese, right? That directed that to make an Apocalypse Now movie. I mean, video game, not movie. They made the movie. But yeah, they were gonna make a Apocalypse Now video game. Go to sleep.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
No, he's not.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Shit. His line of sight is terrible. You didn't know that it wasn't until like the 2000s that people's eyesight got better? Holy shit. They are after me. Gotta wait till this alert status goes away. Okay. Exactly! Yeah, see, you get it. And my eyes are from that era. Because I've got terrible nearsightedness. If I don't wear corrective lenses, I'm sorry, you don't understand. You don't get it. This is that terrible nearsightedness. Oh, Princess Ballgum's bitch. I do like her character progression throughout the series and the ending that she gets, but she's kind of a bitch to Finn a good bit. Like she if I remember right, and I could be wrong, she kind of like misleads him. My favorite was Marceline. I was literally just saying that. I like Marceline the Vampire Queen. Wait for this caution to go down, Jesus. Boom. And I like in the like prequel episodes or the flashbacks, Ice King before he's Ice King. Yeah, keep that aggression in your back pocket for when you need it again. Are they done yet?
What the?
Damn it. Exactly. And what is it? Fire Princess? She's adorable. I like the Fire King mostly because he's voiced by Keith David. I love Keith David.
Understood. Return to your position.
Yeah, return to your position, ass. Hell yeah. In the new series. So what is Sarge? Yep, he sure is.
Who's that?
Damn it.
I'm in HQ.
Oh, shut up.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
What's going on? Respond.
Yep, Keith David is the Arbiter. He is let's see. He is Spawn.
I see him.
Yeah, he's a lot of people in movies and cartoons. Yep, he's the new Commander Zavala. See, he's Commander Zavala, he's Spawn, he's Goliath and Gargoyles. Yeah. He's the, I think he's the president in one of the Saints Rows. I'm gonna die. I died. Yep, he's the president, Rick and Morty. Yeah, he's a lot of people. So the SVD? Yeah, okay. We're good. Moving on. Gary's dad from Outer Space. Yeah, he's a lot of people. He's also in They Live, the John Carpenter movie starring Rowdy Piper. That has a very intense, uninterrupted fight scene between the two of them that goes on for like 10 minutes or more with no music. They're just not still asleep. You didn't see anything. So, I hope so too. And like they could do the old retcon thing like they did in the 2013 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where they had to replace what's his name? I forgot the dude's name that originally did Leonardo, but they had to replace his voice with Seth Green. Because the dude like made some dumbass like questioning problematic tweets, and they were just like, nah. No, I agree, and I know he'll do fantastic. Like, Lance Reddick is Hellboy in the new Hellboy game. I think that's one of his last roles. Food's full. Dispose.
That's damn good.
But if you've never seen the old, it's on, I don't know what they have in, which you both are in the UK, so you would know before me. They have, I don't know what they have on, like, Max over there, if they have HBO Max or something like it.
I want some more.
Oh, you like the Calorie Mate? Interesting. But if you want to see like one of Keith David's like best voice acting roles, him as Spawn. Oh, it's so lame. If you can find a way, or if you've already watched the like 90s Spawn cartoon, so good. I had a feeling you probably couldn't get it, which is fucking lame. I love the movie. A lot of people hate on it because it's cheesy, but I love it. Especially, oh shit, what's his name? John Leguizamo as the clown. I love that. I'm referring to the cartoon that came out roughly the same time. I think it only got 2 seasons, but it's good. And it does not pull any punches. It's very good. Oh god, yeah, like when he gets his mask put on him, so cool, and the cape. Oh, I love that movie.
Snake?
That's one of my all-time favorite movies, like from back in the day. And like J. Michael White was perfect, John Leguizamo was perfect.
Have you seen Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb?
Oh, what's his name?
What?
Dr. Strangelove. Have you seen it?
Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen. He was great too.
It's about this insane American Air Force commander who sends a bomber out to drop an H-bomb on Russia. It's a black comedy.
Doesn't sound very funny to me.
The actor who plays Dr. Strangelove also plays 2 of the other main characters. It's actually kind of funny once you get past the scary parts. It just came out this year, so I bet you could still go and see it.
Maybe when I'm in a lighter state of mind, I'll give it a try.
Alright, so this place is full of traps. Let me actually... Let's see. Let me put up the crop cap. Let me put on thermal goggles. I'm not surprised. Fun fact, I watched that on VHS at a friend's house when I was a kid. The hell? Mm-hmm. Oh. Yep. I watched that on VHS at a friend's house when I stayed the night. Let's see.
Not too bad.
I have a squirrel. Oh, there's a trap right there. Blah, 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 it's the same. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Becca and I are still watching Grimm. Speaking of HBO, Josh suggested a show I should check out yesterday called 30 Coins, I believe. I've done that before with my VHSs, so I understand.
Poison.
Oh, great. Came down with food poisoning. Awesome. And there's a trap. cigars. Put up the cigar for now. Actually, I'll keep the cigar and I'll put up the box. I used to have to do that with like a lot of my night vision's not so good. I used to have to do that with a lot of my cassette tapes.
Hey, what's that you've got there?
Thermal goggles. From what I can tell, they detect and display sources of heat.
You're kidding me. They actually made a passive infrared night vision device small enough to carry around with you?
What, is that special or something?
Is it special? Here in the West, we've just barely got the technology to install it on aircraft.
Oh, that's a bummer, man.
That's what that thing is they put on the gunship. But doesn't the Army have something like that for driving vehicles at night? I thought I saw...
You mean the ANPAS-5? That's an active infrared night vision device. It fires infrared beams from an infrared projector and uses the reflections to build an image. Those goggles you've got there are completely different. Basically, when you've got those equipped, you'll be able to spot enemy soldiers in the jungle with ease, even if they're camouflaged. They might even help you find traps. But you won't be able to see the terrain as well, so watch your step.
Alright, my man. You get you some rest. Do me a solid and get some good rest, buddy. Oh. What if I can shoot him down? I don't remember. Nope. I tried. Night vision and stuff, like the technology hasn't changed in forever.
Hey, you've got an M1911A1.
Yeah, a 45. 50 years since the Army adopted the first model, and they're still using them.
Yep.
It's a real gem of an automatic pistol.
But aren't you gonna need more than just one little handgun?
Not at all. When you're in a tight spot or fighting in close quarters, sometimes a handgun works better than a rifle. And if I equip a knife at the same time, I can instantaneously switch over to hand-to-hand combat.
I see. That 45 you've got there is a lot different from the original, though. Looks like someone did some serious work on it.
It's more than a little. First of all, the feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. It's not going to have any feeding problems. The slide's been replaced with a reinforced version, and it meshes perfectly with the frame. The frame itself has been iron welded and scraped down multiple times for maximum precision. The front strap part of the frame has been checkered to make it dig into the hand. That prevents any slipping. The sight system's original too. It's a 3-dot type. It's got an enlarged front sight, giving it superior target sighting capability. The regular hammer's been replaced with a ring hammer. That enhances the cocking control and increases the hammer down speed. They also reworked the grip safety to accommodate the ring hammer. Looks like they eliminated it altogether. This is a tool for pros. The thumb safety and the slide stop are extended to allow for more precise handling.
Yeah.
The base of the trigger guard is whittled down, so you can use a high grip.
So, well, if it was
And the
40 years
trigger
old in the
itself is a long type
60s,
for easy finger access.
let's see,
The trigger pull is about 3.5 pounds.
60, 70,
That's
80,
about a pound and a half,
90,
like
2000,
normal.
10,
The
20,
magazine well has been
Yeah,
widened
it's-
to make it easier to put in a new magazine.
100 now?
The magazine catch button has been cut down low to make it harder to hit it by mistake. The mainspring housing has been changed to a flat type to increase grip. And it's even been fitted with stepping so it doesn't slip from the recoil when firing. On top of that, they added cocking serrations to the front part of the slide. That lets you load and eject cartridges faster in an emergency. Whoever did this is a professional. No question, this thing could shoot a one-hole at 25 yards in a machine rest.
Well, I'll be damned.
112
That's
years.
some gun.
Yeah, I've never used a weapon this fine in my life.
The original model was, the reason it's called a 1911 is because it was made, it's because it was made in 1911 by Colt. However, the original model was created in 1890. Or so Google says. I think my brother has it now, but my dad had a 1911 Colt. Funny enough, it was a 1911, like an original, like I think it might have been a World War II model, kind of like the one Snake's talking about, but the holster that it was in was from World War One. Ocelot's is the Colt Single Action Army. That one is even older because revolvers were more common back in the day before they adapted automatics, or semi-automatics actually. Because a gun's not fully automatic unless it can just rapidly shoot like that. Yay, my somewhat useless gun knowledge. He does at the very beginning. I forgot what model he used. But he swaps to the revolver because of Snake kicking his ass. And then he has like the ridiculously engraved revolver and everything. What? Is that a trap around mushrooms? What was it? Oh, it's right there. There's a trap around mushrooms. That's hilarious. There's another trap. Let's see. How many things instant noodles? I need to eat my perishable food. Oops. The grip gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Yep, that's exactly what he said. I'm gonna burn.
Pretty tasty.
Let's see. But that was some pretty fancy shooting. You're pretty good. I was quoting that verbatim the other day whenever I was showing it to Becca. It's a lot. It is. I mean, Metal Gear itself is 36 years old. The franchise is as old as I am. Well, I've been playing it my whole life, so I know pretty much all of it backwards and forwards. There's some things I might be
Sokolov is
rusty
inside the
on,
lab.
but yeah.
Look for a way in and use it to infiltrate the lab.
I see you caught yourself a Japanese flying squirrel. Japanese flying squirrels are non-venomous, and they shouldn't attack you.
Squirrels are venomous?
The head, front legs, hind legs, and tail of the Japanese flying squirrel are connected by a membrane of skin, which allows the squirrel to glide from tree to tree.
Okay.
It says here that if it catches a good wind, it can fly more than 100 yards.
Yeah, I had a hard time catching one.
No, I didn't.
So, aren't you going to ask me?
You know it. How does it taste?
Not sure.
Not sure.
The guy doesn't say anything about it.
Why not?
Gee, maybe it's because no one would ever think of eating a flying squirrel.
Then I must be the first one.
Maybe you are.
Aw, poor Rocky.
Wearing black face paint, huh? Painting your face with black paint should give you a high rate of camouflage in dark areas.
I don't know shit about Skyrim. Except that when I played it, I played the broken PS3 version, and I didn't like the gameplay or the combat.
Saving the game, Snake?
So I've never finished it. I haven't gotten far in it. I tried. I just didn't enjoy it.
Snake, have you ever seen the Guns of Navarone?
Never.
It's about a mission to blow up the huge guns on the island of Navarone during World War II. 6 men are chosen to participate in the operation, each with his own special ability. They only have until an English destroyer passes by the island to complete their mission. Facing impossible odds, the 6 men have to sneak onto the island from a cliff on the southern shore.
That doesn't sound like something I'd want to watch in my free time.
Maybe not for you, but the Major was absolutely crazy about it.
The Major?
He told me to tell you how great it was.
Tell him I'll go see it as soon as I get back to the States.
You want to tell him yourself?
No, let's save that for later. I'd better get back to the mission.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not surprised because that game franchise has been around a while, and I do know the lore is pretty good with it. I've never played it. I always wanted to play the OG one on PC, but I never got around to it. And then the newer ones just never tried them, even though like I have access to them. I just never have. I gotta go use the restroom and top off my water bottle. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. So Skyrim is right second. Open world title only second to The Witcher. Not a surprise for open world. Cyberpunk is outranking Metal Gear? Really? That is kind of surprising. I mean, I know that game has a lot of lore because of like it's based off the tabletop game. And then there's also everything that happened before it, not just from the tabletop game. And then there's also Edge Runners, which I haven't watched yet. I really should. I don't want to deal with the dogs. I hate having to deal with the dogs. Let me check something. Oh, good lord, yeah, definitely. And I listen to a lot of Metal Gear lore videos sometimes in the background when I'm working just to pass the time. Even though I pretty much know all of it. Yeah.
Huh? I hear something.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Hell, don't the games have an actual library in them too? I thought so. I may not have ever finished it, but I do know a good bit about it. I didn't kill him, I just put him to sleep. Because I won't do that to the dog.
Pretty tasty.
Gotcha. Oh no. It woke up. I was like... I'm just looking for items. Not going in that way. 90 seconds-ish. Oh. The cooldown on the puppos. Oh yeah, dude, I would feel so bad if I did that. Oh, restart the checkpoint, rethink my life choices, go hug my dog. All of those. Which I did just hug my dog, actually. Damn it.
What's wrong?
Everything. Go back to sleep.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Perfect. The only time I've killed dogs in games were Resident Evil, when they're Cerberus, or they have Ouroboros in the later ones, and or the Las Plagas in 4, and The Last of Us Part 2. And I didn't like doing that, but it was one of those, you know, do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? I didn't like it, but it had to be done, so to speak. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. I'll never forget that, because I was just like, oh. XM16E1. Is that the full auto machine gun? Exactly. He was doing what he was trained. What is? Oh. That's like a M4. Oh. I might need that. Not sure though. I made sure to take out the guys that train the puppo to do evil, because not cool, bruh. Not cool.
I see you've made it inside the outer wall.
Mm-hmm.
Sokolov is inside the lab. Look for a way in and use it to infiltrate the lab.
Okay.
I see you've caught yourself a Sunda whistling thrush. The Sunda whistling thrush is a bird native to Java and Sumatra. It's distinguished by its large blue body and long beak. It really stands out in the forest. If you're aiming to catch one alive, use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it.
So,
How does it taste?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotcha.
Oh.
The guide doesn't say. I guess there's no reason you couldn't eat them.
Oh, I see.
But it's nice and plump, so I'm sure it'd make a hearty meal.
That's a good point.
Ugh.
I started a new game plus after I originally finished it,
Covering your body is a good start, but a bare face will
but
kill
I
even
never
the best
finished it.
camouflage.
I got burned out
If
just
the
from
situation calls for a high
how
camo
heavy it
index,
was, you know?
you better break out the face paint. To apply face paint, select face from the camouflage menu in the survival viewer. Then choose a face paint that blends in with your surroundings.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Of course I do.
Hey, Snake, have you seen 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Nope, haven't seen that one.
After a number of battleships mysteriously sink at sea, the American government investigates and finds that the culprit is this pacifistic Captain Nemo. The scene where the giant squid attacks Captain Nemo's submarine, the Nautilus, is breathtaking.
Yeah, Becca told me
The
that
movie was
actually.
filmed in CinemaScope, and it was great to see it on the big screen.
A giant squid, huh?
What? Don't tell me you think it sounds tasty.
Mine is probably Breath of the Wild, or as of now, Tears of the Kingdom. Just because I can go back and like just explore Hyrule, kind of like people do with Skyrim, you know? Yeah, Becca told me that. So, do I need to be wearing my disguise?
Good. You've infiltrated the lab. The security on the inside is very tight. You'll find it difficult to look for Sokolov unless you're disguised as a scientist. Use the clothes that Eva gave you to disguise yourself as a scientist. To disguise yourself as a scientist, go into the survival viewer and select scientist from the uniform option on the camouflage screen.
Thanks,
Just remember to remove your face paint.
thanks, Major
To
Zero.
remove your face paint, choose no paint.
I get it. I'm not an idiot.
You can capture animals alive by using the tranquilizer gun or a mouse trap. When you capture a live animal, you can carry it on you as a weapon by going to Backpack in the survival viewer. Once an animal is on your person, equip it and press the weapon button to throw it. Throwing a venomous animal at an enemy might be enough to knock him out.
Nope.
Even non-venomous animals like frogs can be used to distract the enemy's attention. And since I know you're going to ask me, yes, keeping animals alive prevents them from rotting and makes them taste better when you eat them. Remember though, you've only got 3 cages for capturing live animals.
Hell yeah. Oh, thank you for the like. I appreciate that.
The camo index located in the top.
Yes, I know.
I heard you fought against KGB troops in the Virtuous mission, but this time
Oh,
you're up
good.
against Spetsnaz.
James
Spetsnaz
Mathis.
is the special forces unit of GRU, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. Spetsnaz troops undergo rigorous training in all types of special ops, from assassination and demolition to intelligence gathering. That and Volgan's loaded, man. His unit is one of the best equipped in the entire Soviet Union, if not the best. I heard the enemies you encountered in the Virtuous mission were only carrying weapons like AKs and grenades. Well, it ain't that simple anymore. In addition to AKs, some of the patrols you'll encounter might be equipped with Scorpion submachine guns and shotguns. The Scorpion is even lighter than the AK, making it much easier to handle. Basically, a guy with a Scorpion is not gonna miss you as often as with an AK. The shotgun is a powerful weapon. One blast is enough to floor you and you're likely to be seriously wounded. Watch for that, man.
AKs are fun to shoot. I've shot an AK and an SKS. Uniform scientists wear. He's a bald eagle. That kind of actually saw a bald eagle the other day, when we were out. Oh, look at this old magazine. Metal Gear Solid. Fuck yeah!
Where'd you come from?
Shit. So. Oh no! I got caught! They'll never find me in here. And you can't do CQC while you're wearing that. That sucks. Took care of that. Pull some Metal Gear Solid 2 tactics. Ah. Huh? What was that noise? Who shot him? Because I didn't. Must have been. Oh, what was that noise? Just a box. Get out of the way. Let's see. Is he gonna know it's me? Nope. I should probably eat some food. Oh, that's I got an idea. Oh. This is either going to work or it's going to fail. Hell yeah. I want it to bite him. I guess it's not gonna bite him. Aww. It almost bit him though.
Canceling the alert. Return to your position.
You're still asleep. Oh, Kojima. No. I don't remember where Sokolov is, so I don't... I don't remember where he's at, so I'm trying not to rush. Yeah, it did its little dance, however you want to call it. Not the Oyama. Oh yeah, it's the Kabuki mask. Or face paint, I mean. Snake is always fabulous. What you talking about? He's big boss. E. Oh, I need an anchor chip? Let me find out where Sokolov is so I can avoid that.
I see you're disguised as a scientist. It suits you rather nicely. As long as you don't do anything suspicious, like roll or crawl, the enemy should have no reason to suspect you. Sokolov is somewhere inside that lab. Find out where he is and make contact with him.
No.
If you want to know where Sokolov is, why don't you ask one of the people around there?
I'm gonna save just in case.
You want to save?
E.
Snake, have you ever seen The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms?
Nope.
It's about this monster that comes to life from deep within a glacier as a result of an H-bomb test in the Arctic. It crosses the ocean and emerges in New York. I especially like the scene where the monster attacks the lighthouse, and the one where it pops out of a valley in Manhattan and makes a big hole in a building. And the last scene on the burning roller coaster was simply incredible. And because I saw it in a drive-in theater, I actually felt like I was part of the movie. It's funny, isn't it? How you can let yourself get absorbed into these things without thinking even when you know it's not real.
Distinguishing between what's real and what's not isn't always as simple as we think.
Well, don't get too absorbed in your mission. It's important to take a rest every now and then.
Sir, where's Ocelot? I have 1 science for him. 1 science, sir. And if I run into him accidentally, I'm gonna reload that save. Okay. I think he's down there. Sir, we're on a science trading expedition. I need to exchange a science with him. If you would be so kind as to share the science, that would be great. Do you mind sharing the science, sir? Sir, could you share the science? Do I? Oh no, that scientist is back. Do I have another snake? Oh, dude. Hee. Sir. That's how science works. It's just science. You get it. Man, I wish I could change clothes like this in real life. Just click, click, boom. Get him! Get him! Aww. Boo. And that's ruined. I'm sleepy. Why am I sleepy? You got that right. How do I wake up? I don't remember this. Let me wake up. I'm kicking it. Sleepy time mushroom. Right? Too bad they removed like the sleepy yeah, the mini game while Snake is asleep. Okay. Weird, right? Hmm. Okay. I have an idea. Let's see if he like throws up. There we go. Well, that was interesting. They're not there anymore. Ooh. There's a copy of Gamer Magazine. Hell yeah, I feel refreshed. I wonder if paramedics will say anything about that.
Looks like you're in a building. If people are living there, there's bound to be people food.
People food.
Soviet military rations. It beats eating raw snakes and mushrooms all the time, doesn't it?
I'm getting to like raw snake and mushroom.
You really are turning into an animal.
Snake's an anamorph. Okay. I know there's the handkerchief that you can knock people out with somewhere, and then there's also the knockout cigarette somewhere. Just using the potty. Hell yeah. How do I get in there? Wait a minute. I think I remember. Now I got the poopy uniform. The stinky camo. I wonder if they'll say anything if I call them while I'm in the bathroom. I mean, in 2, you can
Snake, your disguise
get
seems
caught
to be working.
masturbating.
But don't forget that you're trying to pass as a scientist. Don't do anything that a scientist wouldn't do, like...
You remain still. That should get you out of most situations.
When you get
Yeah.
shot, you'll sometimes suffer a gunshot wound. The chance of
As
suffering a
Snake.
serious injury is especially high at close range. When you have a gunshot wound, your maximum life will decrease depending on its severity.
So you're wearing the scientist uniform. Wearing that scientist outfit lets you pose as a scientist. But be forewarned, you can't equip most of your weapons while you're disguised as a scientist. Even when you're disguised, your cover will be blown if you get blood on your clothes or something. If you do get blood on your clothes, take them off and switch to another outfit. The bloodstain should come out after a little while.
Yep, what you can do in the first part of Metal Gear Solid 2, which is the Tinker chapter where you play as Snake, there's lockers, and there's a specific one that has a Japanese model and a bikini. And you stare at it in first person, and like, say my hand is the camera, it starts to do this after a while. And then you call Otacon, and Snake's like, and you get a trophy for it. It's called like the O face or something like that. Ooh, a spider. Mm-hmm. Because I remember when my friends and I discovered that back in the day playing, we were like, what the fuck? And that was before, you know, trophies and stuff. So we were just like, what? I caught a spider. What's that? Interesting. I don't need any AK rounds. I don't need any of those. I have a tarantula. Wonder if she'll say anything about the tarantula.
When you get hurt...
Okay.
By the way, Snake,
What?
you know the Ocelot unit commander?
Ocelot?
Yeah, that's not his real name, is it?
I wouldn't think so.
Is it a code name?
You mean like Snake?
Yeah.
Maybe. Why? Is that strange?
No, I was just wondering why he's called Ocelot.
Why's that?
Well, I looked it up, and it turns out the ocelot is a wild cat whose habitat stretches from the southern US down to northern Argentina. They live in a variety of different environments, from tropical rainforests to savannas. The biggest ones can grow up to 1 meter in length. They're normally solitary creatures, and their diet consists mainly of small animals and fish. During the day, they sleep up in the trees, but at night...
Yeah, paramedic.
Oh, right. So, the ocelot is an animal that lives on the American continent. But then I wondered, why would a Soviet officer be using the name of an American wildcat?
Good question. Maybe it's because he's fast and agile like an ocelot.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But why'd you go to all the trouble of looking it up?
Because I was curious. Was it helpful?
Sure.
Maybe it's because he's an American spy. Maybe my other food get ruined.
Can't eat anymore.
Yep. Oh, you've looked up the clip? It's pretty funny, right? Imagine, I think that was, God, that was 2002, I think, on the PS2 when I played that. And imagine discovering that on your own. Like we did. 2001. I was close. I remember when that came out. I didn't have a PS2 yet. My brother bought my PS2 for me. Oh, Choco Chill. But I played that at a friend's house because I didn't have a PS2 at the time. Active in desert or mountain environments. Ironically enough, same. It was the first console I bought with my own money too. I was working then, and at my first like legit job, and I had a credit card, and my manager was going on vacation, so it was just going to be me and my department the whole time he was gone. So I went to GameStop and bought the Fat Daddy, or as I call it, Bertha, PS3. That was the backwards compatible one, with the 4 USB ports. It's the 80 gig model, and it came with Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, and I played that. Whoa! Oh, I had that Electronic Gaming Monthly. Probably had that Game Informer as well. I didn't have that PSM 2. I got that later. My first game was MGS4, and I borrowed a lot of games from people. What else did I... What was my next game? Trying to think, what was the second? I think the second game I bought for my PS3 was, what was it? Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit, I think. Oh. Why did I get poisoned? Probably from that spider. Nice. I was working a full-time job in a meat department in a grocery store. Oh, that spider jumped and bit me. I love how unrealistic this is. Nice. When you bought your PS3, was it the Slim or was it the Big Bertha? Nice. I wish I still had mine, but somebody jabbed a CD into it and it fucked up the Blu-ray drive. So it wouldn't...
Hey, this works.
If there was a disc in there, it would read it, but getting that disc out was a pain in the ass. You had to like try and eject the like hit the eject button so many times and everything. It was just a pain in the ass to do. I told everybody, because we were having like a party at my old place. And I was like, just don't touch my PlayStation. That's the only thing I asked, because it was in the living room, because my roommate was playing Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 at that time. And I was like, just don't touch my PlayStation. It's the only thing I ask. What'd they do? They touched my PlayStation. Huh. Oh, gotcha. I mean, as best as I can. I remember getting mine, and my dad, like, who doesn't, like, know anything really about video games besides, like, Atari and the original Nintendo, him being like, why did you drop X amount of money on that, and I don't get it, and blah, blah, blah. But then when I showed him, which he was familiar with Metal Gear Solid because I played the first one so many times growing up, and he was familiar with it, not only me playing it, but also like the you know, like the environment, and I would ask him questions about the guns and stuff. And then also because the first one took place in a fictional area in Alaska, which is where I was born, and if you didn't know, then he was stationed there for a while. So it had like a minor interest on him also. So I could always talk to him about that. And then I showed him 4. And he was just like, looked at the graphics and was like, that's impressive. Because in 4 they modeled Snake's face after spaghetti western actor Lee Van Cleef. And Dad likes a lot of those that he's in and everything. And then I remember the first Blu-ray I ever bought to play in it was The Dark Knight, and I showed him it before I had an HDMI cable, and I was just using the AV connection, and he was just like, whoa, that looks good. And I was like, just wait till I get the HDMI cable for it, because that's when they were fairly new, so I didn't really understand what it was at the time. And then I got the HDMI cable and showed him again, and he was like, whoa, that's so clear, it's blurry. I'll never forget that. The game, the Xbox, and those gaming time slot. Oh yeah, my parents tried doing that for me with my NES, SNES, and PlayStation 1. Hell yeah. I would always sneak more time, and my PlayStation 2, which they never bought any of my consoles. My aunt and uncle bought me my NES. My uncle gave me his SNES. A friend of my brother's who repaired PlayStations gave us one that he fixed. Somebody else gave me the small PS1. Oh wow. And then my brother bought me my PS2. And then I traded for an N64. But the concept, oh yeah, no, I get it, trust me. You were just like, eh.
Snake, be careful of those scientists as well. If they get a good look at your face, they'll know
And
that
then
you're
I've bought
not one
every
of the
console
scientists
since.
assigned to the lab. Take care to keep your face hidden from the scientists. Even if they figure out who you are, the scientists won't attack you, but you'll be in for it if they cry out or press one of the alarm switches on the walls. If a scientist starts to suspect something, turn your face away until the suspicion passes.
Yeah, like after the PlayStation 2 that my brother bought me for Christmas with like, what did he get me? Tekken Tag, Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. He got me something else.
To take a
I
rest,
can't
all you
remember.
have to do is save and exit the game. The next time you load your...
But then after that, I've bought every console that I've had
You got
since.
your uniform and your face
Well, like,
paint,
with the
but that
exception of
alone
the
isn't enough
OLED
to make
Switch
for
Becca
good
bought me.
camouflage. Camouflage means blending in with nature. To make your disguise complete, you've got to keep a low profile and avoid overt movements.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As long as you've got the uniform and face paint working for you, and you're lying flat keeping still, you won't have to worry about being spotted from a distance. On the flip side...
But yeah, Becca bought me the OLED Switch, the Tears of the Kingdom edition. So that's like, in God, forever, the only console that I haven't bought
You want to
myself.
save? Hold on a sec.
Which I had my previous Switch that I bought myself. And then I held out working at Target so that I could buy my PS5 and get a discount.
Snake, have you seen The Magnificent Seven?
Sorry.
It's a remake of the Japanese classic The Seven Samurai. only in a Western setting.
Seven Samurai is
This
better.
tiny Mexican village is attacked every year by bandits. Finally, the village elder can't stand it any longer and decides to hire someone to protect the village. 7 gunmen respond to the call. They teach the villagers how to shoot and prepare for the oncoming attack. But then, the enemy shows up at the village with a huge band.
Then what happens?
You'll just have to see it for yourself. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
Movies are only fun when you actually watch them. There's something you have to experience for yourself.
Yeah, Magnificent Seven is good. Seven Samurai is better. Personal opinion. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Who are you? Help me!
Who? Where? Why?
We have an intruder. Support units, move out.
I'm out of here!
I lucked out getting Becca hers. We had, whenever I worked at Target here, we actually had more show up, and I was friends with the manager of electronics, and he was like, hey, we got another PS5 and we can sell them in the store now. And I was like, I'm getting it. Hey! That's a JoJo! The knockout handkerchief. Let me just look and see if this first place. What? Okay.
Eat food to recover stamina.
Shut up.
You're on a solo sneaking mission. Your success is based on your ability to survive.
Right?
That's where the survival viewer comes in. The survival.
Did you play Ground Zeroes? I get that. Because I bought Ground Zeroes when it first came out, and then was eagerly awaiting Phantom Pain. I actually have the put it on the shelf. Yeah, I have the back over there. I have the Play Arts Kai Big Boss figure from Ground Zeroes. Would you just leave? Because there was another bomb. I remember that got a lot of flack because of her having the bomb not only in her chest but also in her bits. Not that I agree with that decision, however, due to them show, like, this one had more of a serious tone than the other ones, and it showed, the way I viewed it was, it shows the horrors of war. Because, you know, Metal Gear Solid is kind of serious at times, but it's also goofy as fuck. So that's why a lot of people were just like, whoa. I mean, hell, Chico got interrogated and he had bolts put in his legs. I think a lot of people were upset about that because Peace Walker, although somewhat serious, is goofy because there's a Monster Hunter collab with that game. Yeah, they did. I remember. Like I said, not that I necessarily agree with it, but I see the point Kojima was trying to make with it. Because, unfortunately, especially back then, before the Geneva Convention, shit. And then also, where you go, the Camp Omega is basically like Guantanamo Bay. It's the Metal Gear's version of Guantanamo.
Return to your position.
You wouldn't think to. That's why they did it. And I know that wasn't an original idea. I mean, it had to have been inspired by something, either like a real life event or a movie or something, you know? Did I miss a door anywhere? Oh, he's still asleep. What's on the TV? Nothing. Kind of reminds me of the TV in Alan Wake. Speaking of which, I want to play Alan Wake 2. There's just too many games that have been coming out. Was it Grannon? Star from Sarah, let's just peek. No, that was a yes. Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for Sokolov, he's not here anymore. Put that thing away.
Zone of the Enders
Spoil my
robot.
drink.
And then there's Ray
the
back there.
intruder everyone's
And
talking
Rex.
about. Typical capitalist dog. No manners.
And who are you?
You mean you've never heard of me? And you call yourself an agent? Very well, then. I am Alexander Leonovich Granin. A man
Also.
of some importance, if I do say so myself.
We are in
foremost
Soviet
weapons
Russia.
scientist in the Soviet Union. And the head of the glorious Granin Design Bureau. This is the Order of Lenin.
Yep.
It is an honor of the greatest magnitude, given along with the title of Hero of Socialism to only the finest workers. It was awarded to me in recognition of my brilliant contributions to society. Since the Great Patriotic War, I have created countless
Ray
weapons
and
in
Rex.
service of our great communist society. It was thanks to me that we were able to stamp out the Nazi scum.
See, this was my complaint with
It
Phantom
was I
Pain.
who created the basic design for the mobile ballistic missile system you
Comrade.
know and fear as SS
because
See.
I'm used to stuff like this in Metal Gear, and Phantom Pain barely had any of this, and it was random a lot of times when it did, so that kind of like bummed me out.
Crocked, aren't you?
Still a great game.
Drowning my sorrow.
Don't get me wrong.
Because of him.
I like the
I've got nothing
gameplay.
to do but sit here
It was just a bummer.
and drink this crap.
Him.
Sokolov. It's him you're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because of him, I have been stripped of my authority. My research has come to nothing.
Okay, Cartman. Stripped of your authority.
It is a revolutionary mobile nuclear missile system. A bipedal tank.
Oh, shit.
A bipedal tank.
Yes, a walking tank. A robot.
Yeah. Who doesn't like robots?
Are you familiar with the theory of the missing link between apes and humans?
Sahelanthropus.
Technology will be the missing link between infantry
Ray.
and artillery.
Rex.
A kind of Metal Gear, if you will.
Metal Gear.
And this magnificent Metal Gear will mark a revolutionary step forward in weapons development.
Metal Gear.
But I won't be used so easily. No crying myself to sleep. For you see, I'm going to send these documents to my friend in the United States.
Huey.
What?
These
Rex!
bastards will live to regret this. And when they themselves become the targets of my creation, they will know my true greatness. Yes, Sokolov's pathetic Shagohod pales in comparison to my work.
I mean, he's right.
What are you going to do with a rocket engine on a tank?
About Sokolov.
A tank does not need a rocket. It needs something else. Look at these.
Needs
Nice
legs.
shoes.
No,
It needs legs.
legs. Legs that allow it to go anywhere. Just
Sahelanthropus.
as when humans learn to walk upright. That is the real revolution in weaponry. Don't you agree?
Yeah, they took those ideas, and that's how Huey
Right.
created Sahelanthropus. And,
Fools in charge.
actually, he created
So
Zeke
Sokolov.
first,
And where is Sokolov?
because Zeke was in
My
Peace
project
Walker.
has been terminated. The philosopher's legacy has been handed over to him.
What the hell are you talking about?
The philosopher's legacy.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't you heard of the philosophers?
No.
The Colonel has inherited their immense legacy. Volgin's father was in charge of the philosopher's money laundering activities. In the confusion of the war,
Not until
somehow ended
4
up with their treasure.
and Revengeance.
And
He's a
Volgin
cyborg ninja then.
inherited that treasure illegally.
In the second one, he's just
We never need
a
to
green
worry
soldier.
about the
Best way to put it.
military budget. The development costs at our facility are all paid out of the Colonel's deep pockets. The weapons born here will be the genes for creating an entirely new form of warfare.
Hmm.
The funding for my research came out of that legacy. Came out of it.
Came
Ah.
out of it.
My money, my men, all have been diverted to the Shagohod project. Tomorrow they will be conducting the final test, while Sokolov is making the final preparations in the weapons factory at Volgin's main base, the
That
great
ain't me.
fortress of Grozny Grad.
He's a little
Here
salty.
I am, playing host to an enemy spy and drinking myself into a stupor.
A little
That's
salty,
where they
isn't
put
he?
Sokolov.
Yes,
Yeah, they moved the
And the
Grozny
Shagohod
Grad.
is there too.
of course. Hey, you're not thinking of going to Grozny Grad.
Yeah, it
Are
would.
you mad? It's an impenetrable fortress.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me
Sure it is.
if they're not trying to
be
develop
killed.
something like
I'll
that.
take my chances.
Honestly.
Wait.
What?
Listen to me, you fool. I want to help you.
Oh.
Help me.
To thank you for your compliment.
What compliment?
The shoes.
My shoes. Tatiana gave them to me. I wanted to thank you for complimenting me on them.
little bit.
tell you how to get into the fortress. In return, I ask only that you get that idiot out of there and destroy the Shagohod. There is an underground tunnel that runs around the perimeter of the fortress. You should be able to use it to sneak into the base. Head for the mountains. The entrance to the tunnel is located there. Take this.
Keycard.
You passed through a warehouse on your way here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should have been a locked door inside.
He's salty.
Do you remember it?
Yes, I do.
This key will open the back door. Beyond that door lies a vast jungle.
I think we're the fear.
You can climb up into the
Is.
mountains from the far end of the jungle.
I've got to pee again, so I'm like doing the pee-pee dance.
Go back to the warehouse. Use the key to open the locked door. And head for the mountains.
But you can't pause the cutscenes in this, so I might be able to with the PlayStation
Why are
button,
you
but I'm not sure and I don't want to test it.
Unlike Sokolov, the thought of defecting has never once crossed my mind. I love my country.
'Tis of thee.
I love this land. I cannot even imagine living anywhere else.
Well, yeah, it'd be a culture shock.
I wish to remain a hero of the great motherland. I cannot bear the thought of being hounded into a corner and left to waste away. It is already dawn. You must hurry.
Yeah.
I will remain here and nurse my troubles for a little longer. To capitalism!
No. It's one of the worst inventions by humankind. I have got to go tinkle. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. Becca and I had to decide what we were going to eat for dungeon. I wonder if I can go back in there. I think I can, and Granon's asleep. Could be wrong. Let's see.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
Talk to me.
I have nothing more.
He's a little miffed.
Major, Sokolov's already been moved to the fortress.
But that's only what Granin told you, right? He may have been giving you false info.
No, he wasn't lying.
How can you be so sure?
Gut feeling.
Good enough for me. According to Granin, you should be able to get to the mountains through a passage located
I think
deep in the
because they
jungle
normally
beyond
have
the
them like,
warehouse.
if you buy two,
Right.
like a deal.
Then if I climb the mountains, there'll be an underground tunnel leading to
Nice.
Groznygrad near the summit.
Start out by going back to the warehouse. Use the key you got from Granin to open the door and proceed into the jungle. You remember where the door is, don't you?
Yes.
Directly north of the door you went in when you came from the aqueduct.
Yeah, probably, because I think they're like that
To
in
eat
store
food,
too.
Press the start button to
Sigint, Granin said something about putting legs on a tank. Do you know what he was talking about?
If you ask me, it's gotta be a joke.
No.
Not only is making a tank walk on two legs a technical nightmare, but there's no point in making a walking tank to begin with. Putting legs on a tank would raise its clearance, increasing its frontal projection area. It'd also be less stable.
You're less stable.
Suppose the legs help the tank travel on bad roads. I don't see the logic in that. Isn't that what treads are for? I mean, anybody who'd seriously consider making a thing like that has got to be a wacko. Come to think of it, there was a guy in the States who wrote a paper on that subject. What was his name?
Emmerich.
Emerson? Heinrich? Something like that. I don't really remember. Of course, no one took that seriously.
It was Huey Emmerich.
saving the game, Snake. Hey, Snake. Have you ever seen My Mother Was a Teenage Spider Queen from Mars?
Can't say that I have.
Neither have I.
Food.
Pretty tasty.
Okay, it's not spoiled yet. Not spoiled yet. Was told to try the taste. Okay, so most of my stuff's packaged.
Who are you?
What the hell?
We have an intruder. Support units, move out.
They don't know it's me. Whoops. They see nothing. Now I got blood on my uniform. Dicks. Cheese, but not I've eaten it. Oh, sad cheese. Is there blood on it?
Running away, huh?
Maybe.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Commence alert formation.
Oh, jeez. Not familiar. Is that like some special snazzy cheese? I'm not really I like cheese. My favorite's mozzarella. I can eat that just straight. I've never been like a crazy cheese person, so to speak, where I don't know a lot about cheese. Like what's good cheese, bad cheese. I don't like smelly cheese. I can tell you that much. Oh shit. Milk snake. So that's how you can poison them. Oh. Oh, the food went away. Is there a hole in the fence here? Nope. Floppy butts. I'm gonna like waste all my rounds here.
What's wrong?
He pointed at me, but he pointed to it. Oh, okay. No problem. Thank you, baby. Hey, Popo. Bye, Popo. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, looks like I'm gonna be fighting the fear. Shit. I had a feeling I was gonna have to fight him. So, like I said, probably around 8:15, baby. Boss fight. He's got optic optic camo.
That cloak is coated in the venom of the Brazilian wandering spider. Soon, a most exquisite pain will engulf your entire body. Your limbs will be paralyzed, your lungs cease to draw breath. Eventually, your heart will stop beating.
Cool, thanks.
But what fun would that be? Not a fitting name at all. The boss's apprentice. I will give you fear such as you've never experienced before. Come into my web. It is time for you to feel the fear.
Always liked him.
Snake, are you all right?
Right?
You've been shot with a poison bolt. The poison is spreading throughout your body. Your life is going to keep decreasing unless you do something about it. Hurry and neutralize the poison. Go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The serum will neutralize the poison, but don't forget to treat the bolt wound itself as well. To treat a bolt wound, you'll need your knife, a styptic, and a disinfectant.
And she's a
Use your
medic.
knife to dig out the bolt, and then apply styptic and disinfectant to the wound. Follow those steps and the wound should heal right up. Now start the treatment. Hurry! To treat a bolt wound, you'll need your knife, a styptic, and
He's
a
basically
disinfectant.
this version's...
Use your knife to dig out the bolt, and then apply styptic and disinfectant
Well,
to the
he
wound.
said it when he was talking to
Follow
you,
those
as you
steps
know,
and the wound
and they're
should heal
listening
right
in
up.
through the radio.
Now start the treatment. Hurry!
Can't blame nanomachines in this one, it's because of the radio.
Snake, the fear is supposed to be wearing some kind of stealth camo. I don't know how it works exactly, but it seems to refract the light around it somehow to hide the person who's wearing it. This is the best camouflage I've ever seen. It's going to be tough to figure out where he is. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have a weak point. Apparently, wearing stealth camo really drains your stamina. When he's out of stamina, the camo will stop working. Don't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, the fear said that you were that bolt, blah blah blah. That's why.
Snake, you want to save, don't you?
she's also the creator of the Cyborg Ninja from the first
Come
one.
back alive, okay?
Naturally.
Alright, time to take the bolt out. Alright, venom poisoning. Ah, shit. Okay. The poison. Alright, and we are good. At least for now. Might eat the squirrel.
Not so great.
Alright. Okay. Oh, wait, I can actually.
Now I'm here.
Let's see. I mean, you're right. Let's see. Let's see.
What are you looking at? Here!
I better cure.
Let's see how you handle this.
Only got 8 shots left. Oh.
This looks delicious.
Oh, damn it. Okie dokie, baby. Thank you. How the... This? Oh, it's this one. Aw, man. His stamina regenerated. I hope this is Mark 22 ammo. Nope. Because I want to get his camo. Where'd it go?
Here comes another one.
Ow!
How about
Shit, I'm out of ammo. I don't want to use that. Oh, okay. You bitch. Maybe this is it? I don't want to lethally neutralize him. Gotcha. Where are you at? Ah, man, his stamina's back. Oh, maybe there's some there. There we go. That's what I needed. Oh, you bitch. Okie dokie, baby. I will, after the cutscene, after I beat him, then I will be stopping. Oh, I got a burn. Arrow wound.
Delicious.
You bitch! Let's see. Cure the arrow wound.
Dodge this!
Oh man, he regenerated his health.
Here comes the number one! Dodge this!
Damn it! And I'm out. Let's keep you from you. It's because he's the fear. And it's because I want to kill him non-lethally. That's my bad. It's because I want its camouflage. Ooh. Oh, you bitch. I always like the boss fights in this game are freaking awesome.
What is this?
I don't want to eat a poison dart frog personally. Mine.
Food. Food. I must.
Come on. Almost.
This looks delicious.
Got him! I was. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
The fear! The fear! I see it! The fear!
Oof. And I got his camo! Yay! Spider, the Fear's camo uniform. Yay! Oh, it drains my stamina. I forgot about that. All right, it's going well. You came in towards the end. I'm actually about to wrap it up. I'm just gonna make my codec calls and save and quit. Or my radio calls, I mean.
According to Granin, you should be able to get to the mountains through a passage located deep in the jungle beyond the warehouse.
Any word on Mojo?
Start out by going back to the warehouse. Use the key you got from Granin to open the door and proceed into the jungle. You remember where the door is?
I see you've caught a coral a milk snake. The milk snake closely resembles the coral snake, but it's actually not venomous. Even so, you'll still take damage if it bites you, so don't get too close.
So is there a way to tell the difference between a milk snake and a coral snake?
It's pretty difficult. They really do look almost exactly alike. I guess if I had to pick something, I'd say it's that the milk snake is much less aggressive.
Okay.
Ah, I just thought of a better way. You're going to love this.
What?
Eat it.
Eat it?
Oh,
Yeah. The guide says
that's a
milk
bummer,
snakes don't
man.
taste very good.
I'm hoping for the best, dude.
Right. But if I've already... Second, Granin was saying that Sokolov's research...
You want to save? Hold on a sec. Take care, Snake.
I will.
Well, on that note, friendos, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for hanging out with me, Becca, as always. Barack, thanks for coming in when you did. Wes, thanks for coming in. Yeah, that's a good idea to do, man. That's a good thing to do. Just keep yourself occupied. Let's see. I will, Jeff. I was about to say thank you for hanging out with me, man. I enjoyed you being here. But anywho, as always, don't forget to take care of yourself and keep being awesome. I hope to see you Wednesday for more Snake Eater. Later.